This is gonna be a quick video on why we hate Orlando Minor. Well, I know I do. And before you get in the comments and say I'm clout chasing, yes, you're right. I am. And welcome to YouTube. But I do have valid points, so let's get into them. First, let's start off on a positive note. Great content, great editing, great thumbnails, entertaining. Yes, 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 and yes. I rock with a lot of things you do, but it's one thing that just annoys the shit out of me. Oh yeah, it's...
Stop it. Get some help.
And I know hate is a strong word, but the truth is, I cringe every time I hear... And it's not the way you laugh, because I'm not gonna lie, my laugh is annoying too. See? But it's more importantly when you laugh. Here's a good example.
We're gonna lay off a lot of people and we're gonna go into a recession. I mean, I'm reading it straight from the Labor Department, guys. You gotta believe it. You gotta believe it. It's coming straight from them.
What's funny about that? People are gonna lose their jobs. How is that funny? Oh, you think it's funny because you were right and people were wrong. But guess what?
If we're right, people lose homes, people lose jobs, people lose retirement savings, people lose pensions. You know what I hate about fucking banking? It reduces people to numbers.
And I can't play the full clip because of copyright claims, but this is what he says after. Here's a number. Every 1% unemployment goes up, 40,000 people die. Did you know that? And you're laughing, Orlando. And if this was a one-time thing, I could let it slide. But you do this all the time.
3 years ago, it was the rage. Let's go ahead and go to the very bottom here. I'm just gonna say that she paid $60,000 because that's the top of the line, fully loaded. So she's getting fleeced. She's getting fleeced about $25,000 just on the price. You know, those dealerships, they're like, oh boy. They saw her a mile away and they said, we got one. We got one. You know what that commission was for that dealer? He was dancing across the showroom, man, I'm telling you.
Perky in my body and I got 2 cups. When he with it, he was talking too tough.
But I have been making $1,400 a month payments.
And listen, I'm not about to put a cape on for her and feel sorry for her because you know what they say, ignorance of the law is not an excuse. And I believe that's the same when it comes to finances, especially in the information age. However, I am not about to get on this internet and laugh at people who made dumb decisions. We can all learn from their mistakes and hopefully not make the same ones, like spending $100,000 on a Tahoe, which is crazy.
Let me take that back. It's not $100,000. $200,000 car in an apartment complex.
200,000?
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Aight, you can laugh at her, but normally it's not funny. Most of the time, it's actually pretty sad. Especially when you take into account that the reason the economy is the way it is, and sure, a lot of them lost their minds and overspent. But the people who gained the most from this were the businesses who overcharged on gas, food, housing, and cars. They blamed it on inflation, but then bragged about the profits they made during earnings calls. And now that the economy is slowing, now that people can no longer afford to overspend on things, now that the savings are non-existent, people are about to lose their jobs, which is making matters worse. And then you came for crypto, and I knew you was gonna get this work.
Hold up, we gonna get this work.
So let's see what you had to say.
Crypto is going up again, and you know what that means. Everybody is jumping on the bandwagon. I'm gonna become rich tomorrow. And unfortunately, we have a viewer, an actual viewer that sent me an email. And he's not gonna like what I have to say.
And neither did I. But like I said, I'm not gonna make this video long. That guy was a fool for putting all his money in crypto, but I do believe in crypto. Always remember, at first, people didn't believe in cell phones or the internet. So it is what it is.
Now, when I'm going through my comments, because I appreciate the support that everybody gives me, watching my videos, if you like me or not, I appreciate the support.
Well, there you have it, folks. Y'all don't come for me in the comments because he appreciates my support. I never thought I'd have to say this to someone, but please stop laughing at people that are losing their jobs or making dumb decisions because you don't know it all, and I don't know it all either. The financial creators I watched, the Graham Steffens, Jeremy from Financial Education, me, Kevin, those guys are all smart as well, and still somehow they ended up getting sued in this class action suit with FTX. And I was fortunate enough to not put any money in FTX, but honestly, I just didn't get around to doing it. But I did lose everything in Voyager, so if you're interested in that video, check out how I lost everything in Voyager.